Can eating sugar be part of a balanced, healthy diet if consumed in moderation? It actually helps make healthy foods more palatable. Dr. David Katz, a prominent expert in nutrition and preventive medicine, suggests that sugar is a preferred fuel for the brain. He also mentions, what's the point of being healthy if you can't really enjoy yourself? According to the Sugar Association, regarding cardiovascular disease, nutritional patterns may play a role in several of these risk factors. However, scientists have heavily debated and not fully settled whether there's evidence for a specific role of carbohydrates or sugar in cardiovascular disease. This is a common tactic used by tobacco companies, creating doubt in people's minds and in scientific research. It's widely recognized that the American Heart Association receives major funding from large food corporations. Additionally, the Major Dietetic Association, which organizes events for dietitians, receives substantial funding, amounting to approximately $23 million. This significant funding raises concerns about potential conflicts of interest and the integrity of nutritional guidelines promoted by these organizations. Here's an important question. On average, how much sugar does a person consume? The answer is quite startling. It's 23 teaspoons of sugar, which is roughly around half a cup of sugar every single day. This amount is excessive and can have serious health implications over time. However, this is not the entire picture of sugar consumption. There are hidden sugars in many foods that people might not be aware of. What are hidden sugars? Consider foods labeled with 0 sugars. Some processed foods may list no sugar, yet they still contribute to sugar intake due to their starch content. For example, goldfish crackers have 0 sugars listed, but the total carbohydrates, minus the sugars and fiber, leave a starch content. These starches have a higher glycemic index than actual sugar, meaning they can spike blood sugar levels more than sugar itself. When discussing starch in these products, it's not about natural starches like potatoes or rice, but maltodextrin, modified food starch, or modified cornstarch. These types of starches can have a bigger effect on blood sugars than actual sugar. The average person's consumption of starch equates to about 75 teaspoons of sugar, which is roughly a cup and a half of sugar every day from hidden sugars and starches. This hidden sugar intake can contribute significantly to the development of metabolic disorders, including insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. For instance, a large bag of Doritos has 11 servings. Realistically, no one consumes just 1 serving. Cheese, it might list 0 sugar, but the hidden starches amount to about 30 teaspoons of sugar. Pringles contain around 60 teaspoons of hidden sugars, equivalent to about a cup and a half. There's a significant amount of sugar in many foods. But what's so bad about sugar? Even though sugar might be natural, there's a big difference between refined sugar and the sugar found in fruits. Refined sugar isn't just empty calories. It lacks essential nutrients and antioxidants. It's very different from the sugar in a banana or other fruits. Consuming refined sugar requires a tremendous amount of nutrition, including magnesium, calcium, zinc, and B vitamins. This fact is often unknown to many because the biochemistry of the body and the mitochondria need these nutrients to process that type of fuel. Over time, chronic consumption of refined sugar depletes nutrient reserves, leading to deficiencies and health problems. The body does have a backup energy system outside the mitochondria, but it doesn't produce much energy, only about 2 units of ATP compared to the 36 to 38 units produced by the mitochondria. Running on this low energy system causes a decline in overall health, as it also lacks the antioxidants to protect against cellular damage. This can lead to the development of chronic conditions like diabetes, Alzheimer's, inflammation, and various skin problems. Research has shown that oxidative stress and inflammation play crucial roles in the progression of these diseases, and a diet high in refined sugars exacerbates these processes. This has been known for a long time. Many food ingredients are fortified with nutrients because manufacturers know that a deficiency in even one nutrient can cause significant health issues. However, simply spraying synthetic vitamins on junk food is not the same as consuming whole foods, and it doesn't provide the same nutritional benefits. Whole foods contain a complex matrix of nutrients and phytochemicals that work synergistically to support health, something that isolated synthetic synthetic vitamins cannot replicate. The recommendation is to stop eating sugar and consider eliminating starches, especially from processed foods. Reducing the intake of these starches can reverse disease cycles, lower blood sugar levels, eliminate fatty liver, and promote fat burning, known as ketosis. Ketones are a better fuel for the heart than glucose. As a result, organ functions improve, cravings diminish, and mood elevates. Research has shown that ketogenic diets, which are low in carbohydrates and high in healthy fats, can have beneficial effects on metabolic health, reducing inflammation and improving insulin sensitivity. For more information, the video on sugar with over 17 million views is recommended for further insights. It delves deeper into the impact of sugar on health and provides practical tips for reducing sugar intake and improving overall well-being.